Ignorance is not bliss. You are controlled by the things that you do not understand. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is poverty. Ignorance is pain. Ignorance is being overweight. Ignorance is everything bad that you just don't want to be. So there's forces in the universe that if you interact with them mindlessly, they will control your life. A couple of examples of that are going to be video games, porn, movies, food, sex. Things that if you don't do in moderation, it won't be you doing those activities. It'll be those activities doing you. If you're ignorant of your mental state, if you're ignorant of how money works, and if you're ignorant of how influence works, and you're ignorant of how people's attention works, all of those things are going to work against you. Not for you. Like, being ignorant of how money works is not going to benefit you. Here's a great example. If you are ignorant of... Actually, I'm not going to use money. I'm going to use mental state. I think mental state's a better example. So if you're frustrated, and because you've got like a lot of mental work that you need to do, and you can't get yourself to do the work, okay, and it's because like every few seconds you keep getting up and like getting coffee, or you keep getting up to get chips, or you keep getting up to pee, or every time you're at your computer and you're trying to get the work done, you keep tabbing to YouTube, or you keep, man, if you're a real scumbag, you keep opening Steam. If you can't find any way to focus on the work that you're trying to do, there's a reason for it. And it's because you don't meditate and you don't practice gratitude. I promise you those are the reasons. If you don't understand, if you think that those aren't going to help you, I encourage you to reconsider. If you gratitude journal and you practice meditation, you will find that actually doing the work that you want to do is way easier to choose to do. Meditation is how you can control your thoughts. Meditation teaches you how to control what direction that you move your thoughts in. And the reason that that's so helpful is because if you don't learn that and your thoughts go wherever your thoughts feel like, they go in a random place, and that place doesn't always benefit you. It's weird to accept that oftentimes your default thinking actually doesn't bring any benefit to you. You can destroy yourself, and you see people do that all the time. People can do that. You see people ruin their lives doing heroin, and you don't think, oh wow, I bet their brain is serving them well. It's not. It's not. And your brain is probably not serving you as well as it could be either. If your problem is that your brain returns to high dopamine-related activities unrelated to your work constantly, then what you need to do is in the morning meditate for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or you don't have to do it in the morning. You can do it whenever you want, although I expect better results by doing it in the morning. Anyway, to the point of the video, ignorance not being bliss, you're not happy. So if you're ignorant of your mental state, you're not happy. You're not happy that you have so much work to do. You're even more unhappy that you can't seem to get yourself to do it. It is not bliss, but it is ignorance. It's not bliss, but it is ignorance. It's ignorance of the forces of the world that are causing you to act a certain way, of which there are many. There are many forces outside of your understanding that are controlling you that you don't know about. And if you were to learn about them, find out about them, take action against them, you'll find that you can control your life in a way that you never thought was possible. And you can manifest destinies intentionally in ways that you never thought possible. There's easily 1,000 things in your life, probably more, that are controlling you because you don't understand them. And if you were to understand them, you would then be free of those shackles of control from other things. And because you're ignorant of them, you don't know that. Ignorance is not bliss.